Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 19th of August. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, which has been, well, honestly, none of these have been moving a great deal. I did think that with the weakness on equities yesterday, we might see some weakness on crypto, but we didn't. Bitcoin is back over the daily middle band and has been for... this is the third day back over at the moment. All of these, I think, could start setting up some negative divergence on the RSI 5s, but we don't have any negative divergence so far. In terms of Bitcoin, we're still in the same place, which is that, or are we quite the same place? No, we're not. Hang on. That's interesting. So I'd missed that when I went through these earlier. This is actually an RSI 14 sell signal that's fixed on the hourly. So that is giving us a downward lean today. That could be interesting. We're obviously in terms of patterns, we're setting up either a bullish or a bearish pattern here. Both of them are getting a little extended in the right shoulder, more so in the bull setup. But we've got a potential inverted head and shoulders forming here. And we've also got a possible head and shoulders forming here. I prefer the head and shoulders. The IHS really would need to break up pretty damn shortly because it's getting very extended in the right shoulder. But I think this is likely to be overall a bearish setup, setting up the obvious target for this bearish consolidation, which would be a retest of this low here at 57.7k. But that is an RSI 14 sell signal that's fixed on the hourly chart. All right, looking at Solana. Solana, we've seen a little more up here too, where we've been back over the daily middle band basically most of the last couple of weeks. In terms of the pattern here, this is likely to be a bear flag, but we've got a nice three-touch support trend line here. The question is, are we going to form a resistance trend line here? Because if so, we could see it move up into the almost the 90 area to do that. And I'm a little concerned we might see that. Do we have a sell signal here? We've got a little bit of negative divergence, I think. We don't. It's weak, and we don't have a sell signal yet. All right, looking at Ethereum. Ethereum, again, a bit of strength this week, but not an awful lot. Back over the daily middle band at the moment. I would say that both Solana and Ethereum are starting to get close, or at least it's not so much that they're starting to get close to the 200 DMA, it's more that the 200 DMA is falling closer to price. In terms of a pattern here, possible head and shoulders here, but rather extended in the right shoulder. Ideally, we'd go up, retest this high at 1978, set up a double top, and then fall from there. And it may be that will be what happens here. All of these look like bearish consolidations. Ethereum is leaning strongly towards the flag setup, and that flag setup being ready to break down in the relatively near future. We will see how that goes. So far, with the weakness on equities, I might see a rally today, but we're probably going to see some more after that. On the weakness on equities, so far, it's not been responding with a move down. So I've been watching for that, and we've not seen it. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions, of which we have none. In which case, I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.